Hey, good morning. It's Tuesday, December 1st, and today was the first day of a brand new deadline that I absolutely hated, and yet I had to do it. So, how about a little chat about deadlines? So, Penelope is 7, and last year, we got her the Elf on a Shelf. And if you're not familiar, just a brief overview, it's this thing that looks like a little tiny elf. It's maybe, say, big. And it sits somewhere in your house and supposedly watches you, making sure that you're being naughty or nice. And then every night while the child is asleep, it goes to the North Pole, reports to Santa, and then comes back in the middle of the night before anyone's awake. And so sometimes the Elf on the Shelf moves around in different locations. So Penelope loves this Elf on the Shelf, and it drives me nuts. I hate it, hate it, hate it. And not just because of my curmudgeonly, not really being a big Christmas fan reasons. Just I don't like what the Elf on the Shelf does, what it stands for. It's just introduction of another surveillance technology that takes all of the kids' attention away from other things that are important and substantial and more material than this thing. So in any case, after Christmas last year, the Elf on the Shelf goes away. Well, she's been talking about it for about a month now. She's so excited it's coming back, coming back, coming back. And then finally she keeps saying, well, it's coming back on December 1st. Now I kept asking her, why December 1st? What makes you think December 1st? Because I don't want this to come back at all, let alone as I wanted to come as late as possible. And she can't point to anything. There's no textual reason. There's no story that she's finding. Nothing talks about it coming back on December 1st. All she says is, well, it comes back on December because Christmas is in December, clearly. But why the 1st? Why the 1st? There's never any answer, but she insists the 1st. Remember, she's 7. So today's December 1st, and I give in. And here's the thing. I ask myself, why am I doing this? I absolutely hate this deadline. I don't want to do it. The deadline has no basis in reality. There's no reason why it has to be today. So what if it doesn't happen today but happens, say, December 7th? What's the big deal? December 14th? What's the big deal? And ultimately, I gave in to the deadline because deadlines are not about me. The deadline is about the relationship with the 7 year old. And even though it's not based on anything, the 7 year old would love to see the Elf on the Shelf. And so, December 1st, the Elf on the Shelf appeared in the stocking this morning. And yeah, I'm not happy about it. Of all the lies we tell our kids that are supposedly okay because they grow out of them, I feel like this one is one of the more pernicious ones. And yet, it's one that I find myself doing because, again, it's not about me. It's about her and that relationship. And it's the same with other deadlines. I'm filled with deadlines. I've got so many deadlines. I have a list right now of 20 items right now that I have to do today. Um, and they're not self-imposed. I mean, I could easily very well say, I don't want to do them, I don't want to deal with them, but other people are counting on these deadlines, even if they don't realize it. And so deadlines are a manifestation of our relationship with other people. And you just got to respect them, and you got to do them. And you need to do them as soon as possible, as early in the day, because it's not going to get easier to do them, especially as life gets in the way. I'm going to get a call saying, hey, someone wants to go do lunch, or some chore needs to be done. I need to do the deadlines now. So that's the lesson, the Elf on the Shelf. I hope that you have not fallen prey to this. And if you are about to fall prey to this, good luck. I don't know that I have any advice to offer. But in any case, if you like this and you like what I have to say, hit the like button. If you don't like this and you don't like what I have to say, that's cool. I can deal with it. But I would really appreciate if you'd leave me a comment and tell me why. And we can have a discussion about it or not a discussion about it, but at least then I would know what it is that you disliked about it. Hit subscribe, uh, follow me, see what else is going to happen in the future. Remember, once a week I submit the market report, which I did yesterday, and then throughout the week, as things come up that I feel like maybe I have some insight on or something that I can share, something about story, I'll be here. All right, I love you. Take care.